Baby so passionate, baby so passionate. Why you move like you, baby? Move just like you do, baby. Yeah, it feels so passionate.
I'm about to tell a story right now. I'm about to start a story right now about what just happened to me, and I feel like what I'm about to tell you don't make sense. I went to Waffle House with Elijah, right? I don't know if you know Elijah. He was on one of my streams. So we pull up first. Everything looked kind of cool. Everything cool, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just gonna break down everything. Like, this is exactly how it was. I'm not joking. I'm not playing. I'm just gonna tell you exactly what I saw. I want y'all to be able to picture it in your head. So don't take, you know what I'm saying? So I walk in, it's one Mexican couple right here. And it's another Mexican family right here. No lie. Right here in front. And another Mexican family behind them. And then we walked in. So I'm like, damn, what's going on? I missed something? Am I late? Am I not supposed to be here? We order our food, and then it's this Asian lady that works there. She's our waiter, so she cool as hell. She like real tough, like rigid. You know what I'm saying? Type, you know what I'm saying? Eat like raw liver or liver king. You know what I'm saying? So Elijah, oh yeah, I'm telling them the story now. They probably gonna think I'm lying. They're like, John's trolling. I'm trying to give you this picture in your head of what's going on. So we go sit down. We sit down at the table. We just talking a little bit. I'm on the phone. Elijah's on. We just handling business. So our food finally comes out. I kid you not. This homeless man appeared. Like you probably say you didn't see him walk up. No, he appeared. He just poof, he's there. So right, he's looking in the window like this, just like one of them commercials. And I'm like, no, bro, because I'm like, I know what you about to do, and I wanted to tell you all the races of everybody, so you know he targeted us. That's what he did. He think we didn't know. I knew he targeted us, right? So it was three whole families. Remember I told you the man right there, it was three families. He pulled a chair outside the window, sat at the window, and just stared at us, right? So I'm eating, I'm like, I feel this nigga still staring. Every bite, he's looking, just following. I looked at him, right? And I'm just like, no, not tonight, bro. It's a certain way you do stuff. You don't pull a chair, because I didn't know the chair until afterwards. I thought he was just levitating or he was on his knees. But the nigga pulled a chair outside the window, and I'm telling you, he just sitting there like this. And then I'm looking down, I'm trying not to bust it. I'm like, this can't be happening to me. This can't be happening to me tonight. Why? Why me tonight? He's just staring there, right? He's just staring there. He got his hand on the glass. He's looking around. Then I look up, he go. I'm just like, if you just ask politely, just don't stare at me. Like, you make me feel uncomfortable. I don't know what you capable of. You just staring at me through the window like some Batman scene. I'm like, it's creepy as hell. Nigga staring at the window. And then I tell him no, right? Then he's staring at Elijah hard as fuck. I'm talking about he's staring at Elijah food just hard as hell. It's making me uncomfortable. And I'm trying not to laugh. I'm like, I cannot, please, because the Lord, he not gonna bless me if I laugh. I'm trying to hold it in. He look over, dude, looking dead in his eyes and looking at his food, like looking at his food, you know? And I'm like, bro, Elijah, he won't stop looking at you. And then I was like, just look up. He look up, and like, it wasn't like, you know, you catch somebody looking at you, they go like this, or they go, you see him, they go like this. Nah, he didn't do that. He just kept staring. Like, you'll look at him and catch him, and he keeps staring. I'm talking about like almost 10 minutes. I was like, bruh. And Elijah broke down. He gave him some cash. He told him to come in and get some cash, right? So he gave him some cash, and he went inside to order food, right? Next thing you know, the Asian lady started cussing. She throws the money at him and said, yeah, bro, I ain't doing that shit. I ain't, like, the whole accent changed. It's like, yeah, bro, I'm not doing that shit. You're not throwing no money at me. You're not throwing no money at me, bro. I'm not doing that shit. You got the wrong one. I'm like, who is that yelling? I'm looking for the voice to match. It's her. She yelling. And then the homeless man, like, I'm just trying to buy food. And then she was like, no, you threw money at me. And like, I didn't see him throw the money at her, but in my head, and then Elijah was like, what if she told him, like, don't come in here if you're not buying food. Elijah gave him money. He threw that shit at her like, bitch, get me some grits. And he was just mad because she told him he wasn't gonna come in there with no money, and then Elijah gave him some money. So he threw that shit at her and she got mad. And I'm talking about she went straight Tyler Perry movie on them. And then he started saying, no, you don't get my food, you gonna cook my food. You gonna cook me. She's like, get the fuck out of there. I ain't doing that shit. You got the wrong one. I'm like, I don't wanna meet the right one. She did, and then then like it just looked like a movie. Like this Mexican family right here, the daughter had the phone over her shoulder, like they thought she was being so sneaky, like it wasn't a reflection in the mirror. I'm like, if that nigga was crazy, you was arms left away. She over here trying to be sneaky and record a video, everything going on. I'm like, okay, if that nigga wanted to bite somebody, she would have been the closer one to bite. She thought she was being sneaky. So he get mad, right? He get mad. They start cussing at each other. I'm just trying to eat. I'm halfway through my food. My appetite is steadily at a high pace losing. I'm the more and more they go back and forth and bicker, I wanted my food less. And Elijah said, I quote, Elijah said, I'm never coming back here. And I'm like, it's not like this over here, bro. We don't have crazy people. It just happened to be that night. And then they get mad, right? So he pick up the money, right? He picks up the money. He looks around the restaurant, straight like some movie shit. He look around like some skull. And he be like, all right, and walks out. And I was like, yup, appetite is gone. And he just walked into the street and vanished. I said, hey, fuck this Waffle House. Fuck this. He put the tip on the table. I said, I'm about to go. I ain't want this shit no more because I don't know what he want to come back with. I don't know. I don't know. When a nigga leave and say, and look at everybody in the building, that's when you leave. I don't know what y'all family taught y'all, what y'all culture is, the cultural difference. When niggas do that shit, you leave. I don't care if my food just came out. I don't want to know what you came back for because you look like you had a long day. The way he was looking at me through that window, bro, looked like he had a long day, and he was just ready to take it out. I'm talking about she unleashed that beast on him though. And Elijah, if I'm lying, tell him. Elijah, tell him. Like if I'm lying, like niggas be like, John, you just exaggerated. I painted that picture perfectly in your mind. You knew exactly what was going on, the scenery, the location. He pulled a chair by the window to sit there and lean on it like this and just look and put his hands on the glass, start looking at the food real hard. I'm just like, bruh. I'm like, okay, we both black. We got that in common. So you may be comfortable asking me for what, you know what I'm saying? But it's a certain way of doing it. You don't just stare at a nigga with his food with that crazy look on your face. Cause you're making me uncomfortable. You're making me on high alert. I'm losing my appetite. And when I was hungry, now I'm not hungry. I'm gonna get mad. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you how me and my friend was getting some Waffle House and a homeless man peer pressured us to giving him money by staring at us the whole time as we eat, following the fork to my mouth, looking at me, doing hand signs. And Elijah didn't know he wanted food. Elijah thought he wanted a lighter. I'm like, that nigga not staring at your food for 9 minutes without blinking because he want a lighter. He want your plate. He want what you ate before. He want what you about to eat later. He want that all. I felt he was gonna like eat me. No kizzy. I ain't said that shit in so long. No kizzy. No kizzy. Oh man. No, he was saying this. The boy Elijah said, you want a lighter?